Hey guys, doing another one of the found footage movie reviews, and this one's bad. This one's so bad. This is Megan is Missing. To put it in reference, the Poughkeepsie tapes review, which by the way has seemingly gotten a lot of reviews in the last few days, or a lot of views. This came out at the same time as that film, and that film didn't even have as much distribution. I think Megan is Missing at least got VOD, or video release, whereas Poughkeepsie tapes have just been like this. It's so hard to find it. There's more versions of it online than there is as Megan is Missing. This is a horrible movie. The only part that actually is of interest is maybe about an hour in, and then there's a remaining 25 minutes, and nothing happens. It's essentially watching two incredibly terrible leads live horribly what adults think high school life is like lives, and these two girls get kidnapped, and that's the movie. That's it. Um, there are several scenes of massive uncomfortable cringe. There's a scene where Megan goes on a quite a detailed talk about a giving fellatio to a guy randomly at 10 years old. And then there's another scene where all of a sudden she just breaks down and talks about how her stepfather sexually abused her. And these moments are very, very awkward, and they should feel very impactful. They should feel very, like, hard hitting. Instead, they're cringy. They're terrible. They're unrespectful. They're just there for shock value, and the actors are just portraying it and talking about it so poorly. Honestly, the most horrifying bit of this whole movie was sitting through the entire party scene. I think that's like 20 minutes in, and not pausing. I think I had to pause at least once because it was just so goddamn bad. But this is a terrible movie. Apparently, the director has gone on to direct some TV shows, episodes here or there. Riverdale, apparently, which doesn't surprise me. But it's a very, very poorly put together film. The fact that some people were suggesting this in the comments for the Poughkeepsie tapes, because I've been looking at a few of them. There's a limitation to what I'll watch in terms of found footage. I admit I'm incredibly guilty pleasure for it, even though I know they're bad. I've seen some horrible ones. There's one about plane people crashing in a plane in another kind of Area 51, but it's all bioengineered raptors or something. I watched that back when Netflix was like putting real garbage back on, like from other people, not their own. Ooh, but this I don't enjoy torture porn shit. It's not a food to me. I think Poughkeepsie Tapes takes that just out that edge because the material is disturbing, but it doesn't go into the lengths like say Hostel or Serbian film does. But this one, it's just bad, and the entire last shot is like, okay, I didn't enjoy this movie. I think it's one of the worst found footage films I've ever seen for something that's so boring, so simple, so lazy, and so insulting to watch. And considering it's about a real life suspect aspect, not the story. No. And for people who think the Poughkeepsie tapes are real, no. It's just inspiration. Very, very, very loose inspiration. And this is true of all today. Kids are kidnapped and go missing all the time. So the fact that there's an actual subject matter in this movie and it's handled so distastefully, I feel it's just a shock value film. I don't know. I'll never watch this again. This is one of the worst I've ever seen. I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 7. Do not watch this movie. If anything, watch Your Movie Sucks review of it. I watched his after I watched it, and it's hilarious. He points out just how fucking awful this movie is. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like. If you did like it, leave a like, and if you're interested in more, subscribe. If you are interested in a decent found footage horror movie, I would suggest check out my review for the Poughkeepsie tapes. Anyways, guys, the video is called The Most Disturbing Found Footage Film I've Ever Seen. Anyways, that's all for me. See you guys next time.